Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Good afternoon, everyone. There are so many ethnic groups here in Canada. Unfortunately, we are one of those unfortunate ones that doesn't have anybody in the parliament. And there are how many? About 200 plus members of the parliament, and not one is of Filipino descent. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, it's about time that we do something about it. Don't you think so? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, what we stand for? We stand for equal opportunity. Coming from the Philippines, one of the countries that venerate women is the Philippines. Because we believe, although the Philippines is said to be a maternal society, we still believe that the father is the boss of the family. However, right behind him, not even 2 steps behind, is the mother. And for this, ladies and gentlemen, equal opportunity is given to us. If we want to be the president of the Philippines, there was Cory Aquino. If we want to be a Miriam Defensor, one who really squawks a lot, there's Miriam Defensor. If we want to be one of those president of the one of the universities in the Philippines, we have quite a few. And other than that, we have so many women and men equally in high positions in society because we adore equal opportunity. We are lucky, and I'm very proud of it, that we have health care in Canada. There may be faults in it. Still, it's better than your relatives in the States. Don't you think so? Yes. These are just but 2 of the things that Rafi believes in. That's why he is a candidate for the Liberal Party. Because these are 2 of the platforms of the Liberal Party. Equal opportunity and public health care.
Constantly growing, and I hope that it will continue to grow. And so I encourage all of you after this, if I don't turn you off after this, please go to the desk and volunteer. Give us your names, your numbers, your contact information. We really need as much help as we can get. We don't just need votes, we need volunteers. The 2 V's. I've been told that the Filipinos, the Filipino is one of the hardest ethnic groups in Canada to organize. That during elections, voter turnout is low, and so on. But look around, guys. Judging from the turnout today, I think those naysayers probably don't understand the Filipinos. They've probably asked the wrong questions to the Filipinos when drumming their support. That's because no matter how genuine they approach the Filipinos and tell them that we're here to support you, to advocate for your interests, they don't really understand what those interests are. They don't really understand Filipinos like Filipinos do. Right? This is why it's not just a good idea, it's actually a great idea for Filipinos to come out and support Filipinos to become elected members of the House of Commons. And what better place than the Filipino Centre Toronto to kick off this campaign, to send a Filipino to the House of Commons. What better place to kick it off from Parliament Street, to send the Filipino from Parliament Street to Parliament Hill. Wow. We Filipinos are unique in many ways. One thing that stands out is the extraordinary value that we place on family. We do what we do every day of our lives for our family, for our children. But also, our family is not limited to that circle. Our community is also part of our family, and it's very, very important for us to be part of a larger community. Ang dami natin mga tito and tita na tutusin, hindi naman tayo related, but we still consider them our very, very, very close family members. Very unique to our culture. I'm here today for my family. I'm here today because of my family. You. I want a better future for my family, for my community, for the people of Scarborough Centre, who I hope to represent, and I will represent, and for all of Canada. I want to change the direction that Canada is heading for right now. Filipinos, Chinese, Tamils, Hindus, Sikhs, and all the other visible minorities in Canada have a bleak future because the door to Canada is slowly closing. It is getting harder to immigrate to Canada. And it's only getting worse. And in a few months' time, it's also going to become harder for those who have immigrated to Canada to become citizens of Canada. "10 years down the road, what will Canada look like because of the current policies in place?" I welcome change, no question, but I welcome positive change. And that is what I will fight for in Parliament. I will fight to undo the wrongs that have been committed in the past 8 years. Let me also say this. Becoming a Canadian citizen should not be as difficult as this government today wants it to be. Canadian citizenship should mean the same thing for all of us. Whether you're born here or whether or not you're naturalized like me, should mean the same thing. And what they want to do is shameful. Canadian citizenship gives you rights and responsibilities that allow you to fully integrate into society. It also includes the right to vote for your leaders. But one thing that it also includes, in addition to voting for our leaders, it also gives you the right to become leaders of this country. We can no longer afford to just be voters. We have to take that extra step now, not later, because we've seen that after elections, our interests don't really get served fully. Kasi hindi nga nila naiintindihan. We also have to be leaders, elected leaders, and have a place in the halls in Ottawa where laws are written and not just given a sober second thought, to be the lawmakers and not just the law abiders. The last time we had one of our own in Parliament was about 10 years ago. But since then, our community has substantially grown, not just in numbers, but also in maturity. We now have a well-established Filipino community with the ability and the willingness to seek legitimate and elected leadership, to be champions of our community, and to be champions of our community's aspirations. We all know, not just the people in this room, but Canadians in general, all know that it's time. You've seen the numbers. 500,000 Canadians, Canadians of Filipino descent. 220,000 approximately in Ontario, and 180,000 in Toronto. Yet we do not have an elected member of Parliament. That's why I'm here today, to ask for your support. as I seek the nomination of the Liberal Party of Canada in Scarborough Centre. When I win, it will be a good thing for all of us, not just me. And it'll be a good thing for Canada to have a representative of this growing, vibrant community in the House of Commons. Help me make our collective aspirations, our collective dream, a reality. Like the Bayanihan spirit, let's help each other carry Canada forward into a better place, where we all want to be, where we all aspire to be. It's time, folks. Panahon na. Oras na. No time like the present. Let's do it. And please support this campaign. And if you want to, please go to the table over there and sign up. Give us names. Give us people who you think will be supportive. Thank you very much. I will be around for the rest of the afternoon. Malu, if you want to take over. Thank you very much.